All right, sharp. Welcome to
The average office worker uses 10,000 sheets of paper each year. That's an entire...
Can leave that checked. And then the show nothing when the playback ends, that's up to you. But if you have loop in other stuff, like if you're adding in like an MP3 or anything like that, so... But I mean, that's pretty much...
All right, sharpshooters, welcome to our first real blind All right, Sharp.
Testing, maybe.
Hear us?
Back.
And they wrote back. Are you fucking with us?
I don't know. Can you hear us?
Can you hear us? Yes or no?
No.
I can hear you now. This is fun. Okay.
Yes.
Well, because also we're running on a delay, people. So
Yeah.
when they hear it versus.
Hilarious. So,
All right. Well,
it seems like they can hear us again.
if you can't hear us, say something else. Yes or no. Otherwise, we're gonna roll on. So those are your answers. They
So
are.
wait, hold on. In case they didn't hear anything that just happened, it was the first trivia question of 2024. Hello, welcome back. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Juicebox had the first trivia question of 2024, which is what again?
What was the main event for the first show ever at Daly's Place? It was for Fight for the Fallen in 2019.
And
Matt
I
said-
said Moxley versus Joey Janela.
No, you didn't. What'd you say, you liar?
I think you said Cody.
Yo, that just threw me for a loop. I said Moxley versus Joey Janela. What would you say?
I said Brody versus Cody.
Brody versus Cody. That's right. All right. And the answer is...
The answer is Matt is closer.
Cody
It
versus
is Cody and Dustin Rhodes versus the Young Bucks.
Oh.
Oh, that was fight for the
Brothers
Fallen.
versus
So I
brothers.
Get a quarter point because I got
Damn.
one of the four.
Quarter point. just like the half point you should have gone at the Battle Royal this
For
week.
real.
I'll give him the quarter point.
Give him the quarter point.
Let's give him the quarter
All right,
point.
good stumper.
But that means John gets 3 quarter points.
That means John gets 3/4
This
points.
is
All
true.
right. So John is taking a commanding lead in trivia.
14
He
and
is
3
up.
quarters.
14 3/4. Just like a Meltzer rating. Juicebox is up 15 points. I have 8. Matt has 2. Very disappointing.
It's not enough.
Very upset. You're right. It's not enough for me. I need more points. I'm upset.
Not enough.
All right.
We'll get it.
You want 2 points?
It'll bring me closer to
He's selling
bring me
them.
closer to Juice, so I
He's
think I
selling them.
might. All right. That brings us to our
No.
best segment, in my opinion, of every week. Where's Matt at?
This is the best one.
For me, it's the
Oh, my
funniest.
It's okay.
Can you pass me that laptop?
It's our meat and potatoes.
It's our
Meat
it's,
and
it's the
potatoes.
substance
Yeah,
of every
so,
week.
So where am I at? I got nothing for WWE this week. I got nothing. I
Yeah,
didn't see it.
WWE wasn't bad.
I just
Well, just Raw because we haven't had SmackDown in 2 weeks.
Really quick before we dive in,
Yeah.
since we did have an influx of new followers on Twitter this week. So just in case we have any of you here watching with us now or watching later on,
That's why he paying
please
big
be
bucks.
sure to hit the link below, right over here. This is our link tree. In it is our links to our Twitch, which you're here already. Congratulations. Be sure to follow us. See our YouTube and also our Twitter. All on that link tree down below. Be sure to follow. And if you do have the time, please do subscribe as well. You can subscribe. It'll cost you a few dollars. But if you do have Amazon Prime, you can sync those accounts, your Amazon Prime and your Twitch together for free. And you can gift us a sub where we get money to make the show better. And you don't have to pay anything. You just give us support. So we appreciate that. And yeah, I just have to pay the bills. That's it. Thank you.
We are slowly making the show better
And also for anyone else that's new,
behind the scenes.
the Where's Matt at segment is also because Danny and I typically end up watching a little bit more wrestling than Matt. So we usually check in with Matt to see where he's at with wrestling. And then we take it from there. We just talk about the week that was.
Matt is a self-described AEW and only.
He's a casual.
Might be coming back to WWE though
If
with
you-
recent events.
if you smell something, smells like a return.
Smells like the head of the table.
Yet again.
Oh wait, so I do have some WWE stuff.
Hold on, wait. What does this guy say in the chat?
Are you limiting Danny's appearances? Is that how you are making it better? Well, we're trying. That's what the money for. If we make enough money here on the show, we can change the locks and keep him out of the room. And all profit.
Pretty good.
Always thinking. So the
Who
Rock.
wants this guy in the chat?
The Rock is back.
Yes, he is. Just in time for CM Punk's return.
So what do we think? What do we think about The Rock? What do we think is gonna happen here? What
I
and when?
agree.
We want more Maverick. Dog.
Come on, Maverick.
Be heard.
You've been requested.
What do we think's happening?
So I saw the rumor of Elimination Chamber Rock instead of WrestleMania Rock.
Yes.
But I don't know. I don't know anymore. Do you waste the Rock at Elimination Chamber?
Well, Elimination Chamber is a big event.
Well,
Like, it's going to be a big event this year, so it might not be a waste.
it's in Australia.
It's at 4:30 in the morning.
At 4:30 in the morning.
Is it 4:30 or you just saying
No, it really is at 4:30 in the morning.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Because it's in Australia, but also is like a $70,000 stadium. Like it's a big,
big
open arena.
Okay.
It's the Opeth Center or something like that.
It's gonna be
So
pretty huge.
Yeah.
Like, that's not a waste in my opinion, but at the same time, WrestleMania, like Rock Roman at WrestleMania.
I don't think he's at Mania at all.
You don't think he's that many?
Interesting.
Yeah,
Nope.
Maybe.
I think they're doing it at Chamber. I think Cody's going to win the Chamber. And I think Roman's going to beat Cody again.
So you don't think Cody's winning the Rumble?
No, Punk's winning the Rumble.
Ooh.
Punk's going to win. Yeah. That's what I think, at least.
What do you think, Matt?
Yeah. What do I think? I think that The Rock needs a lot of
Cardio.
like a lot of conditioning.
Yeah, he looked
A lot
gassed
of conditioning.
in just a little interaction with Baron Corbin, with Jinder Mahal this
And
past
he's going to
weekend.
need to wrestle before he gets into the main event match.
Mhm.
But it might be off screen, but still.
So I actually, I don't want to say swerved, but I was actually surprised when he actually pulled the trigger and said the Roman thing, like the head of the table thing, because I sent it to you guys, but I know there was that story recently about The Rock with TMZ and In-N-Out Burger,
Yes.
how he's like been 3 different times, and he's always said it's the first time. So he was cutting that promo, and at the end he's like, oh, you know, The Rock's gonna leave and The Rock's gonna go eat. Where should The Rock go eat? And I'm like, is he gonna fucking make an In-N-Out joke right now?
No, once he
Like,
started doing that, I knew it right away. I'm like, yeah, let's go.
my brain didn't even go to head of the table.
That's so
I'm
funny.
thinking about In-N-Out. I'm like, this motherfucker gonna go In-N-Out and make a joke about how he lied all those times.
That's not funny.
So when he actually started going, I was like, oh shit, he's doing head of the table. He's going after The Rock. So they got me with that because of my own dumbass. But
That's hilarious. I love that.
so no
I think what you said sounds most viable, but
The
you
problem
really
is
think
that
Cody loses.
he's always like a booker, so he's usually right with his stupid booking. So we always
I
like
don't want to be right. It's a gift and a curse, man. I just see the future, and I know the best way.
So when Cody loses, it'll be from a Ricky Stark spear,
No,
and Ricky Stark joins the bloodline.
no, he's gonna lose.
Yeah.
Cody's gonna lose because of accidental Jey Uso interference.
Ugh.
Jey Uso
The worst.
goes back to the bloodline.
No, accidentally. He's gonna try and truthfully. And
Accidentally
That's
on
gonna
purpose.
So are
Cody
we
and Jey are
gonna
gonna
have
kick off.
Jay and Jimmy at WrestleMania? You think?
No.
Really? There's just gonna be no blow off to this brother versus brother bullshit that never had a
They
blow
never
off?
do that. Though.
Who
They,
gives a shit?
they never even did Goldust and Stardust. You think they're gonna give you Jay and Jimmy?
Yeah.
Did Goldust and Stardust?
When
I
did
don't
they
think
do?
Just not at WrestleMania.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't count.
Either
All
way,
right. What else? What else happened on Raw?
Let's see. I'll just read off my notes.
Becky Lynch got beat clean by Nia Jax. That kind of
Man, okay.
Yeah.
surprised
Cold
me.
So, all right. I'm just going to read exactly what I wrote. First bullet point, Nia Jax is disgusting.
She's
I
part of
think
the bloodline.
Terrible in every single way. I want her to go away. It's nothing new, but I can't stand her.
I really don't like her.
And then Becky, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just, like, that far gone with believing things, but, like, it looked like it was a ketchup packet she put in her mouth. And everyone's like, she legit got busted open by Nia again. I'm like, you don't think they'd fucking do that and make her, like, put a blood capsule in her mouth and bleed to go back to the first time she popped
They
her?
100% would, but I
So, I don't know.
feel like
It didn't happen until the very
I
end.
feel like the problem is that Becky's getting kind of stale now. Also, like it's just the same old like.
I don't think she's stale. You think she's stale?
I think it's getting like a little repetitive. I want her to see something like a little. I don't know.
Well, this is the first time that they're going back to it. This is the first time.
No. I'm not talking about this feud. I'm talking about just like the Becky character. I feel like it's always just like,
Oh.
I'm gonna be tough, and then just like, bam, I'm bleeding off.
The thing is, she's gonna go after Rhea now. She should.
Yes, I agree.
But the problem is Nia just beat Becky, so I'm wondering if they're gonna have Nia go after Rhea.
Which sucks because I don't want Nia at WrestleMania.
Either way, I think Rhea's gonna leave Mania as champ still, which is just way too long as a reign. And I just
Well, we were just talking about that the other day too. That all these reigns are going too long. Like it's just like why can't we just have shorter reigns and have the title change a little bit and like make feuds and stuff. Because the problem is with the long reigns, after a while you just don't have any more opponents. So when you recycle back to the same opponent, it's like, oh, now you get to beat them. Like, what's different now than a year ago?
Yeah.
You both technically got better. So what's the difference?
Yeah, that's why I wouldn't have minded like for Drew to beat Seth this week.
That would've been cool.
Make a little chaos.
That would've been dope.
Give him a month and a half title reign. And loses it somewhere along the way. And it kind of just gives them all something to do. And now it's just another Seth.
Like, I love that Samoa Joe just won the belt. Like, that's... I feel like the MJF reign didn't really overstay its welcome as much.
Yeah.
But that's also compared to all these other reigns that are just so long and stuff.
Yeah, and I think it was smart to get the belt off Christian. That was a long reign.
Oh my God.
Two-time champion.
Yeah.
Two-time champion Christian.
All right, so I have 3 more quick things about WWE. And then
We gotta go. We got to
we
talk
have
about
a
Raw.
redheaded freak.
Giving Sheamus a shot for eternity fixes this.
Is he still alive, Sheamus?
I think he's hurt.
Yeah,
I think
he's
been
hurt.
out injured. So my last 3 things really quick. Cody, he's losing me with that dumb grin he does every week. First time they show him,
Wait, who's losing you?
Cody. Oh, he's losing me every week. The first time they show him, he's walking backstage. He's got that dumb grin on his face. He's shaking some backstage guy's hand.
Sure.
Every fucking week.
Sure.
He's
It's
losing
the
me.
same.
I
It's
love
the same
him. I
matches.
love Cody, but that shit's
So he's turning into AEW.
It's like Groundhog's Day.
nah. It's just a fucking
Turn
grin,
heel,
man.
turn heel.
Shitting,
turn heel.
fucking whatever. I don't get why Ivy's getting a title shot.
Where did that come from?
I'm from a competitive standpoint. She's had 2 matches on Raw. Both of them were multi-tags or women. Lost them both. Not one win, not one singles match, and she got a title shot.
And
Well, it wasn't
barely an interaction with them. They had maybe, I think,
Yeah.
1 or 2 weeks. They
It
haven't
was
had like a
just
big any build,
lame.
let alone a big
Or
build.
whatever. It wasn't a bad match, just pointless. And then as a heel, the last thing I wrote for Drew's a heel now. He shouldn't do the 3-2-1 anymore before his Claymore, because it makes the fans chant.
If anything, he should do like 3-2 and then flip the fans off for number
He just
1. That'd be
shouldn't do it.
hilarious.
He should just
They-
Or he should
3,
go-
just
2,
dump it.
fuck you guys, and then bam. What about Vinci, bro? Vinci got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, well, he got
I
knocked
felt
out.
very bad
That's-
for him.
That's really
Did you
it.
see that?
I
clip?
saw
Yeah.
there was a ketchup packet.
Wait a minute. Wait. Wait.
No, I felt that was and then the whiplash to the canvas. I felt bad for him.
You'll be
That was
alright.
crazy.
You'll be
It's
alright.
fine.
Yeah, but
20 years ago.
at least it
he
wasn't
finished
Rich
the match.
Holland doing it again.
All flopping around.
Troy Aikman would have.
What'd you say?
Troy Aikman would have.
Troy Aikman. Yes,
And
I
then
think that's it for WWE.
No R-Truth segment.
I mean, I got nothing.
You
You can
know,
talk.
like
You
it?
could, you could talk
I'm
about
saying, did
it.
you like it? I'm
I didn't
asking.
really-
I know you didn't probably see it.
It was great.
My mentality. It's 2024, man. I don't need awesome truth on my TV. Like, I don't need Miz and R-Truth
That was
back
a
as a
cute
tag team
reunion.
again. I never cared for that.
It was a
Listen,
one-week thing. No, it was that was a terrible. I hate.
I'll be
Austin
damned
Truth.
if we're gonna start romanticizing and nostalgia baiting the 2010s.
No, Austin Truth sucked.
Like, I'm not doing that. We're not. Sin Cara's back. I'm not fucking doing it.
With the
Like,
trampoline.
It's one thing, Attitude Era. We got ruthless aggression, but now we're getting to that time where they're gonna start bringing back all the
I
fucking.
know it's gonna be bad.
They're gonna start bringing all. Here comes fucking Ricardo Rodriguez.
Bringing back Daniel Bryan.
I'm not doing this shit, man. I don't have it in me.
CM Punk just got brought back.
2010s.
2010s, baby.
Mic drop.
Nah, he started 08. It's different.
But when was
yeah,
the,
but when did he get big?
When was the mic?
Summer of.
That was 20.
When was the summer of Punk?
When was the summer pump? 2010.
2011.
All right, so we're gonna move on to AEW now. Yeah, it was. So we can move on to AEW now. We can kick it off. We can pop up the rankings. We had a big week here. Here, I'll wait for it to. Do we have it on up? Yes, we do. Ignore the man in the top corner there. I don't know if they can see him, but he's not real.
I'm not there yet.
Well, he might. And now he's gone. Okay, good. Yeah. So some shakeups here. We got MJF debuting in number 1. After losing the world title, as is tradition, the world champion gets the number 1 spot at least for the next week.
Yeah, he's gonna be off that soon.
Yeah. Swerve moving up 3 spots, picked up big wins at World's End and on Dynamite against Garcia and Dustin Rhodes.
Wait. Before we continue, already have a problem.
Whoa.
I don't believe MJF should be on the list. He's not under contract with AEW. How is he on the rankings?
He's off the roster.
He's not a contracted member of the AEW roster.
He was, though, at the time, and under those rankings, he still did his job. He still did the work since last.
This
since
is
last
rankings
Thursday.
of 1-4. That's today. As of today, he's on the roster. Just saying.
You go to AEW.com, he's not on the roster.
Erroneous list next.
Okay. Well, also, if you didn't notice, if you go to shopaew.com, you cannot buy any MJF merchandise.
You can't?
Everything goes to 404 page not found.
That's
Wow.
fucking hilarious.
If you go look, anything, even like Better Than You, Baby, anything with Maxwell Jacob Freeman.
That's great.
All
And
closed off.
if you go to SharpSHOOters, no,
Do we have
you'll
a store?
also go to 404.
We'll get some merch. We'll get some merch. But
All these surprises that aren't surprises.
yeah, Swerve moving up 3 spots. Takeshita, huge
Yeah.
win over. Did you watch Dynamite?
Yes,
Yeah,
he
he
beat
said he
Darby.
watched that.
Okay, I might have missed that.
Yeah.
Then my bad.
They did the rolling scene on the ramp.
That was. I mean, some of the bumps, we always say it, some of the bumps Darby takes, but that inside out German suplex also that he took towards the end, bro.
I saw that. I'm just like, what the shit, Darby? I love you, but man, like, some scary shit. But,
I do like that they gave him that win though. That was a great win over him.
Yeah, no, I think it did a good job of like solidifying the direction of who they want to be big in this year.
It's
Like
about
2024.
time they give Takeshita something. After his 2 clean wins over Omega, he was kind of
Yeah.
mm.
All the
So now I got to
Catalyst
win against
crap.
Darby. Now
Mhm.
let him move on.
Mhm.
Maybe not the title, but
yeah. Well, they got to get
one
that
of the titles.
They got to get rid of the brown noise, the callous brown fucking.
Yeah,
It's done. It's over. Give them music back.
I think they're gonna extend that for a while, but I agree with you. I don't like it.
It's not the right heat anymore. It was good right away to piss people off, but now it just hurts.
Now he's really pissed off.
Yeah, and I'm gonna talk about it every week here on the SharpSHOOters podcast.
So quick
Yeah.
tangent.
Sure.
Still AEW.
Love
Yeah.
it.
Thoughts on the Continental title design? I loved it.
I really
think
liked
it's
it.
really nice.
I really, really liked it.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was good. I'm still eager to see how this goes. Like if they're ever going to be defended individually anymore, or if that's just it. They're together, linked.
So
They haven't really made it clear yet.
I feel like it seems like they're gonna do individual. The way they kind of were saying that he's still defending all 3 belts
Yeah.
and whatever. Like I think they're doing individual. What I've kind of noticed. Obviously I'm not the first one to notice, but what I've been realizing more lately is like they're doing a real good job with all their singles titles and all their singles builds, and all their tag team and multi-tag team belts are just off to the side, and it kind of sucks because like the whole point of AEW was supposed to be like the tag team place, and this is where we're gonna be different, and they're kind of falling to the same side.
Yeah.
And I am impressed that they're doing everything with all these singles titles. Like each champion is really big on his own, which is impressive. But what about the rest?
Well, I think a big. Sorry, you go first.
I think you were going to say what I was going to say. I think the Continental Classic kind of hurt that.
Yeah.
So, I was getting vibes on Dynamite that Trios is about to step up again.
Yeah, trios and tag. I
Because
think
you had the Bullet Club, had 3, because you're still out.
Mhm.
Acclaim came down. Now you got the United.
Those are your next trios, baby.
Who's the next Trios?
Oh, Jay and the Guns.
Yeah.
100. There's no way they claim BJ White and the Guns.
Mm-hmm.
No way. I'd be shocked.
No, I agree.
So no, but I think it's good. I think again, Dynamite did a good job of being like, okay, tag team division, trios division. Well, like everything felt very like
Mhm.
purposeful in that way. So,
OC might have a feud finally.
with Roderick.
Roddy and OC, that'd be
By the
dope.
way, the undisputed
Really-
Kingdom, baby.
Yeah, how do we do that?
I'm just doing that like a K.
But that's-
I'm putting it like a K, like right up
Interesting.
against my. This is the undisputed Kingdom, baby,
Okay, I get it.
or like that. I don't know which
I
one.
think it's the other one.
Maybe it's the other way.
We'll see what they do eventually.
Either way, I love it. Undisputed Kingdom.
Yeah, no, it's really good.
I've already listened to the theme song like 20 times.
Music is great.
I'm not lying.
I do like how they've already set the seeds for getting Wardlow out because everyone's saying how much like he doesn't belong, and like they recognize that, but they need him since Cole's really is injured.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's why. But that's already an easy way to plant the seeds for that. Samoa Joe, champion, we already said. Love that. I think he's going to be just a monster champion for the next like 2 or 3 months. And then there's one other one I wanted to bring up. I forgot.
Who's like, think he's gonna lose it at Revolution?
Maybe to Devil's Crew. I can't. Why not?
No way, Jose.
We just said how we don't want long reigns.
Yeah.
And I just said a 2-3 month reign.
Yeah,
You're like,
but
no.
with Joe, like, not that quick. I don't know, unless they keep him on TV a lot. Like, if they can't do the MJF thing with him where he wrestles once a month, you know?
I don't think Joe would do that though.
Oh, yeah.
I think Joe would be
If he's
at least on
around,
TV.
I'll be good with that.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Because like how long? Because the problem is you can't wait too long. If you really are gonna do like, what if they do give Wardlow the belt, right, to make the whole Adam Cole thing work?
Cole's got to be ready.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you can't just.
But Cole's already been out for a while. He's not. You don't want to wait 6 months now because then you have to give Wardlow the belt,
Yeah.
give him at least a month reign, and then get Cole in. You know what I mean? So
Hey, listen, if they can make it make sense and keep everybody strong, I'm fine with it. That's all. It's just
That'd be
if
interesting.
if Joe just fights Swerve and Swerve wins and that's it, like that's like, hey, Joe's like an idiot.
I agree.
In my opinion,
I agree.
You just gotta do it right.
Joe's
that's
got to have a couple title defenses, which I don't think he's going to have a one and done. I think he's going to have a couple of strong title defenses.
all. Yeah, you can't.
But the problem is, like, all these guys coming down long, when does Swerve get the belt?
Looks like he's back with
When
Paige
does
again.
Swerve get the belt? Yeah, that's interesting, too.
He's getting dragged back
Which kind of doesn't make sense. I get it. Paige is looking for a fight, blah, 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 blah. But, like, you already had the fight with Swerve. Why can't you...
Yeah.
Why can't you look for them? Why can't you look for the group? Why does it have to be Swerve again?
I kind of felt that too, but
I think that was going to the well too easily
yeah, and Paige isn't
for no reason.
Paige also isn't a good employee. I mean, showing up at 9:45 like to work with your luggage, like
Oh, he looks like he's drinking again.
And-
And then
started at 8.
interrupting someone's interview, like, that was rude.
not cool.
I agree.
Not cool.
He doesn't deserve the shots he gets.
All right, so moving on really quick, just going to the women's. Abaddon and Riho, get them out of here. We're done. They had their pay-per-view cycle.
I thought you were a Riho.
Get out of
I
here,
am a
Riho.
I am a Riho.
Get out of
fan.
here, Rio.
But you know what? You had your shots. You were
Yeah.
never gonna win.
Yeah.
You're done. Let's
See ya.
Shot in the arm in the women's division. We got Willow at 1, beating Chris Statlander, who was number 4. She's out of there. Lost to Willow and Sky recently. Ruby Soho picking up a win against Marina Shafir on the up and up. Let's go, Maverick. Mariah
He
May.
heard the women's division. He loves the women's division.
Mariah May debut. Picked up beat Queen Aminata. Not a great opponent, but she got a win. In her
I was gonna say
debut.
the match wasn't awful. It wasn't great.
And
It wasn't
Is
good.
she
But
related
it wasn't
to
like
Prince Nana?
a botch
Is that-
fest.
Is she
either.
related to Prince Nana?
She is not.
No.
Sky moved down 1. She didn't do anything, and Thunder didn't do anything, so they just kind of stay where they are.
Just get ready to put Deanna on this list.
Diana Peruzzo?
I don't know.
Perazo.
Perazo.
Diana Perazo. All right. So,
Moving
The second I saw it, I was like, fuck.
no. All right. So I'm just going to say one thing about Diana
We
Perazo.
just need Monet. That's it.
Now, if I haven't said it before, I'll say it here now, and I'm probably going to end up saying it again whenever she speaks. I can't stand her voice.
It was very annoying.
Jersey.
She always sounds like she's
That's
on the
very
verge
annoying.
of crying whenever she talks.
So it's so funny you said that because I haven't really heard her talk a lot. Once she started talking, I was like, is she nervous?
And everybody online, everyone's like, is she
Like,
nervous?
she's
Oh my
scared.
gosh, she's so shy. And I'm like, no,
Nah,
this is how she is. Like,
She's the Ring of Honor champion for how long? And she's been on TNA and shit. She's used to crowds.
yeah.
She's not nervous.
Yeah, she
She's
just
not-
sounds like a little baby.
She's not bad in the ring. She's fine in the ring. I just think she's overrated. I think everyone loves her to death.
She's
I-
from Jersey.
She's got that shrill in her voice. I can't
She's from
stand
Jersey.
listening to her. So honestly, any week where she talks, I'm probably going to be talking about that here because I cannot stand her voice. But whatever. Okay, tag teams. Well, the only movement I did there was I took the Devil's Mask men off because it turns out they were indeed the Kingdom.
What?
Michael Bennett and
What?
Matt Taven. So I threw Private Party on there, also coming back.
Is that Private Party?
That is private.
That was.
Oh, he's doing it back.
Maverick. Stay away from that,
He
man.
did it. Yeah, and then trios. I mean, I know you can't see it. No
We can
movement.
see it.
No movement.
Oh,
I
yeah,
didn't
none.
do. I didn't do anything there because nothing really. The only thing that happened was Top Flight and Andretti got another win,
Yeah.
and they stayed at number 1. So I didn't put the other Orange Cassidy team on there because even though they teamed, they lost.
You could have put the Bullet Club over the
Well, they didn't compete.
Edge team
Yeah, well, they didn't compete, and I didn't feel like.
Yeah,
they were
well,
a
how
big
long
deal.
is that Edge team staying on there?
forever.
Until there's a single trios match.
Forever.
Any other trios match, I'm begging.
So, even though
So, yeah, those are my rankings.
the devil was unmasked,
Yeah, let's look at the
This
final.
past
Let's look at the
weekend,
final standings.
there is one last standing for us to look at for Matt.
We need to close this up.
Let's bring up those devil
Final
rankings.
case. Devil rankings, producer.
Oop, that's not it.
Not it.
So as you can see,
The fuck?
Wait a second.
Hold no.
Adam Cole is 99% the devil,
What? No.
but I still have never seen him put the mask on. He could still be a puppet for someone that was in Nassau Coliseum that day.
That's fair.
And there was someone in Nassau Coliseum that day.
In your defense, when this Harry thing was happening, I do believe Juice was the first one in the entire crowd to stand up, which to me looked like a signal to the Devil group. And then the lights went. It was crazy. It was crazy.
I was just checking my phone.
All of a sudden, Juice stands up, and then shit happened.
Oh, shit.
So...
Was there something in his pocket?
he doesn't let me touch his pocket.
I don't let anybody touch my pockets. It ain't just you.
So all the evidence points to Adam Cole, but maybe there's a bigger puppet master behind. We'll never know. Until he puts that mask on. I don't care how many graphics tell me he's the devil.
I'm giving you 1 week's notice. I want a verbal or written apology here on the show in some form. I shall no longer take this slander. It is 2024. All has been revealed. I am not the devil. The games are over.
Games are over. Yeah.
All right.
That is undisputed.
Wow.
How did we?
Like and look, he's a big undisputed guy.
If they start doing it like this,
If they start doing that, I'm coming right to you.
that percentage is going up. Like, this list might not be over. We thought it was
Man.
over.
Yeah, whatever, man.
So I was with him. How did you like the reveal of the devil? What do you think of it like on TV and stuff? How did it look?
It looks good. It just sucks because I was all spoiled by the time I got to watch it, so I knew what was coming.
That's fair.
So it's kind of watching it different when you're seeing it from that microscope. I'm glad it was Adam Cole
Yes.
because
Ecstatic.
I don't know. There's things that I liked about it, things I don't like.
Y'all heard that, by the way. You just said it wasn't.
Well, it's 99%.
You just backtracked. No one said anything. All right, continue.
Like, I hate that Wardlow's involved, even though knew he was involved for like a month now when he had the funny hair. That was it.
Yes.
Funny hair.
You know what I'm talking about? He had the hat.
It was
hair.
growing out.
John, can you get the chat back up just in case?
I was kind of hoping Kyle O'Reilly would be involved too. I was hoping like a Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly
Still
surprise, but maybe down the line.
Yeah, I do. I'm not counting them out.
I mean, O'Reilly's coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, Fish is the bigger question mark, but I can see
There's
him coming
no
back.
way they don't have O'Reilly coming back. He's such a good talent.
Yeah, he is.
Then how do you fit him in? That's kind of what I'm saying.
Oh, it's easy.
Someone's
make
got to
him
replace Wardlow.
Let's say the Wardlow thread. Well,
How do you take out Wardlow? You get another number, so it's
Then MJF comes back and saves Wardlow. I think MJF's gonna be gone for 6 months.
I'm just gonna be gone for a while.
I
They're
think so.
really gonna play up. I feel like.
I think he's actually hurt. I think he needs.
oh,
to
he is hurt. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think
know
6
how
months. I don't think we're gonna.
If
I
it's
don't
a
think it's
torn
gonna be
label?
July.
hurt. Double or nothing. That's
Okay.
end of May. That's more likely.
Yeah.
6 months.
If it's an actual like torn labrum or
Yeah.
something, that's
That's fair. You're
that's
right.
a very
You're right.
major injury.
I can see double.
Plus,
or
they got to play up this whole bargaining.
Lose out on sales for the next
2024.
5 months.
Do you think that? Okay,
nothing. If they start doing like a white devil
can we start a new ranking,
White
with MJF, like who's the white devil?
and we don't have to like have it up?
What's the new ranking?
Probability of MJF signing with WWE?
No, it's zero.
That's enough.
Zero. No.
Zero.
You guys say no
I'm not even-
chance.
yeah, he's already signed. He's already renewed.
That's tough to change.
He's been renewed with AEW probably since like
Let's do one better.
August.
Chances Ricky Stark signs with WWE.
So high. I feel like that's like 95%.
That's like 80. Yeah.
I don't think MJF
Alright.
is zero though, unless he's already signed. But
Yeah, MJF's already signed, no doubt in my mind.
heard it here first.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Or how about we do like a chances Sheamus actually becomes relevant again?
I don't know. What do you think, Figment? What's your probability? We'll do an X Figment every week.
It's always gonna be 100%.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
he's always
yeah.
gonna be wrong. It's great.
If you ask him.
100% wrong.
So yeah, so I'll just jump in with World's End thoughts.
He was never irrelevant.
So Keith Lee, bummer,
Oh man,
Yeah.
that killed the hype right off the bat.
but I will say this: Dustin and Swerve put on a show.
Yes.
I loved it.
Yes.
I had a field day. There was a fan sitting in front of us that was like big time into Swerve and was shitting all over Dustin. But me being who I am, like just like I took it, like the fuse went off, and I just fucking picked at him. And I was like, "Let's go, Dustin!"
And Dustin almost won.
Let's go. I was fucking pulling for Dustin. It was all good fun. The guy was a good sport. But I was just like, Dustin, finish the story. Come on, Dustin.
At one
Do
point,
it for Kobe.
At one point, the guy's like, he just kicked him in the nuts. You okay then? And he's like, whatever it takes, Dustin.
Like, it was,
Actually, speaking of that, is Swerve and Nana about to break up? Because that was Nana's fault.
they've been like that. They've been on and off.
Nana was
Yeah,
distracting
they're-
the ref to allow the dick kick.
Yeah, but he always wins in the end, so.
Been the most relevant wrestler since at least 1975. You Googled that shit. No way you knew the year he was born. All right. But yeah, so I loved it. Granted, yeah, it probably didn't translate as well on TV because everyone was bummed out, but you make the best of it. And I had a lot of fun.
No,
with
true.
It.
On
Yeah,
TV, the
personally.
pay-per-view was very quiet for like the first hour.
It was so the opening tag was fun.
The fans
The
were
crowd,
loud.
the crowd
was
wasn't
loud.
as into the opening tag as I thought. I loved it just because it was like the All Stars. It was fun.
The loudest the crowd was on TV, I don't know how it was inside, was singing Jericho's anthem.
Really?
Yeah.
Which was weird because in the crowd it was so many.
And
more
I didn't hear many
boos.
boos. I didn't hear many
We
boos.
heard a lot.
It was loud.
It was
Loud on TV.
awkward.
It
At
was,
one point,
yeah.
she was like, because I was singing it. At one point, she was just like, Danny, if the cameras catch you, you gotta stop. So I was like, oh, you're right. So I just put my hand over and I just kept singing like this.
I was like, you could sing it, but I was like, you gotta realize in this day and age, if they catch you on screen singing it, they're always gonna use you online as like the idiot that sang at Judas the day of.
And then sure enough, Reggie says that they put a picture of just two guys like rock guys. Like, see, that could be
And
you.
they did it. And they fucking did it. I was like, I told you. I was looking out for my people. But
What does that say?
He was born in 78, but he's so important the notion of his impending conception dominated the landscape.
Jesus Christ. All right.
All right.
His conception was also changed the landscape.
As far as the pay per view, what else did you want to go over?
I'm gonna be sick.
I got this shirt.
Yeah, I got this one. I broke my own rule. I usually hate I was there shirts. I usually don't buy them, but I got this one.
Nice thing.
Did Eisencraft get that shirt too?
Yes.
He did.
Had it.
Showing
Yo.
him off as a worker.
Eisencraft
Right?
was hyped.
Oh yeah, he was hyped.
Eisencraft
He was
loved
so
it.
happy. Bill Eisencraft.
He got very shocked at how much I love Danhausen. He I jumped out of my seat when
Oh, was it
Danhausen came
final
for the Battle Royal, and all of a sudden I was just like, "What happened?" I was like, "Yo, this is the best." I was like,
But yeah, I mean, as I said last week, unfortunately, I'm always right, and Miro versus Andrade stunk.
sucked.
Julia Hart versus Abaddon,
Sucked.
not good.
This was spooky.
I wanted to be wrong. I did.
The
Sorry,
crowd
everybody.
was more excited than the match was. Like the crowd chanting "This was spooky" was more interesting to me, being like, why now? Like this match is terrible.
And
Why
then
are
the
you
Jericho
trying-"
tag, the whole first half was cursed. It was fucked.
Yeah,
Honestly, 'Cause
Agreed.
even the Jericho tag, by the end, there was this one section all the way up top, and by the end of the match, they were just chanting CM Punk.
it was so
I was
strange.
like, why? The
They were
fuck are
very
you
weird
doing?
people.
Granted, here I was 3 months prior at Grand Slam doing the same thing, but you know what? That's growth, guys. And I'm a better man now because of it. This was a whole section. I was just one idiot. This is a group of idiots that all found each other in one section.
Plus, that was fresh.
Yeah.
This is months later.
Yeah, the wound was still fresh.
Yeah.
Maybe they
Like-
thought they were at a WWE live event.
At that
Like
point-
we were supposed to see CM Punk at Grand Slam.
Okay,
That's how fresh it was.
No. Okay.
This is
he-
Ricky Starks.
come home, Ricky.
The
Second half was awesome though.
what was your favorite match? Because being live, what was your favorite match? And I'm gonna ask you the same thing for the
Copeland
TV.
Christian, hands down.
That's why I assumed.
Hands down.
That's
it
what I
was
assumed.
so good.
What about you?
I liked the Moxley Kingston match because you know what? You also didn't have the announcers watching it,
Mm-hmm.
and Daniel Bryan was on the
I said that to him.
the
I want
commentary.
to
And he was
hear.
pretty good. And you know who the star of the pay per view was, in my opinion? Nigel.
Oh,
He
was
had
he?
a great pay
That's
per view.
awesome.
Nigel,
He had a
man.
great pay per view.
so
We were upset that Nigel and Brian weren't on commentary together.
Together.
Well,
We thought that
he
would've been
took Nigel's seat for.
That's
Did they
great.
show that?
They didn't show the
Oh, okay.
transition, but
I want.
I
want
noticed.
To hear,
I'm like, oh, Brian's sitting where Nigel would be. Like
I
Nigel.
want. I want to hear that commentary, and I want to hear Taz's commentary doing the Hook Wheeler match
Well, you can get
because
this on YouTube.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I'm just saying, like, I want to hear it live because, like, as it was happening, you just see Wheeler like shoving it in Taz's face, and I want to see like how Taz was reacting.
Taz was funny because he was just like naming every street he could name on that.
Yeah,
It's like,
yo, he does that.
Turnpike.
Yo, he does that all the time when he's in New York.
Excalibur's like,
Bro,
thanks
he
for the
does that.
geography
It's
lesson.
so funny.
I love how as soon as Eddie sat down, he's like, "Hey Taz, you and me got heat. You didn't invite me over for Gabagool on Christmas." Taz is like, "Whoa, hey, I didn't. Okay." Like right away, it was hysterical. So good.
Oh man. No, I agree that the Copeland Christian Cage match just live was
Flaming table.
out of control.
I manifested it.
Were you the one that started the We Want Fire change?
Bro,
I was amongst them.
we were
It was
like, we're just like, to be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie, I was hearing that chant and I was like, no shot. I was like, whatever. And then I saw the ring and I was like, but
That was
What?
probably better
What?
live than on TV because on TV it was a bumblefuck
You know, it's funny.
because the fire
no,
went out.
no, on live it was a bumblefuck, but we were just
And then
so
he-
hyped.
And then Nick Wayne completely missed, or Edge.
He didn't
Edge-
miss.
He
He
missed
just
his hand.
Edge over.
no. He hit. He just he little bit because he hit the table.
You're supposed to
for
go
it flip.
through.
Yeah. Clearly, you're supposed to go through. But
so Edge overthrew that, and then no, we saw it go out. And we're like, but
it
right,
looked good
we
on
knew
TV.
it was gonna
looked good on
happen.
TV.
We knew it
For
was gonna
what
happen
it's
right
worth.
away. So we just see Edge just pour it on at me, and we're just like, bro, just unscrew it. Like, what's the point of sporting that? Just unscrew it.
It was such a little
Don't
bottle.
be.
too.
Yeah.
Loved it.
No, it was
Loved it.
such a good match.
Yeah, I enjoyed the show.
And then from where they jumped off was near our section.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah, it was like a section
So,
away.
Yeah. So that whole
Yeah.
thing was
Weren't
pretty
you
dope.
not there?
I wasn't there.
He was like in the bathroom or something.
Luckily,
He came back. I'm like,
so,
Danny,
no,
you
no.
missed
So what happened
everything.
was I went online during the Hart Abaddon match because it was getting so boring. So I was like, let me go get some food. I tried to give it a shot. Didn't work out, so I left.
He left.
As I was online, I heard the
stayed.
entrances, so I got offline to see the entrances. I was like, all right, let me just go get it really quick. The whole crowd starts running over as I'm on the food line to go like watch them. So I go ask our section like what happened. Like we really couldn't see because the whole crowd just like covered them. The only thing you saw like at the last second was him jumping off. But like besides that, you didn't see like separate anything. I was like, all right, I didn't miss much. Thank.
Yeah,
That's very
I
exciting.
think that's about all I
Yeah.
got.
No, it was great.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
You know, uneven, but overall a good show. I think it was better paced that way than like take those three big and put them in amongst all that shit.
Yeah.
I think he kind of knew. I think he knew with Jericho and Lee. He's just like, just fucking put it all.
Get
And
out of the way
Andrade,
early.
he knew everything was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Get out of the way
So
early.
he
and
was
then move
smart
on.
with it. At
Yeah.
least. And I like Tony and Riho. It was what it was.
I like Tony and Rio too.
But yeah.
I know some fans didn't. I guess maybe it was better live. The only thing producer kept complaining about was that he couldn't see them in black and white like they were showing, which
Yeah.
I thought was hilarious.
I couldn't either.
Yeah, come on, world, figure that
I
out.
couldn't, like, everything was freaking color.
I don't know what they were talking about. I saw black and white half the time. It was weird.
It was bullshit.
All right. With that being said, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Please come back as we do our blind ranking. It's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be all-time WWE. Join us.
Roster.
Don't go away.
Roster people.
On you, on you, on you, on you, on you, on you.
The week after the.
How much time we got left? And welcome back. Before we go into our blind rankings, we got some breaking news from Juicebox.
Breaking news. Roosh tore his hamstring in the second match of the Continental Classic.
Oh, really?
He is out of action. Definitely.
Can you say that happier?
He's out of action.
Wow.
Indefinitely. Look what you've done. Now it's an ASMR podcast.
That's
Yeah, he tore his hamstring. Broke that a few hours
clip it.
ago. What?
No, we just saw it on the video.
Oh, there it is. Now I see it on mine. I like it. That's sexy. So, other breaking news: Kazuchika Okada beat Bryan Danielson this morning at Wrestle Kingdom 18.
Knew that was happening.
So now they're one.
How was the match?
I did not watch it. I just saw the news. I have to see it eventually, but yeah, they're 1-1 now. Nick Nemeth debuting at Wrestle Kingdom. He's going to be in New Japan. I don't know how there's a contract there or just a few one-offs or whatever.
So did he officially debut, or he just showed up in the crowd?
Yes. So he showed up in the crowd with Ryan Nemeth.
Yes, I saw that.
They both sat there. I don't know if he got involved in the ring, but post-show, he attacked David Finlay, who's like the U.S. IWGP champion. So he's going to feud with him.
You have to put that in context. He didn't
With
just
the
attack. He reenacted the inmate attacking the judge.
Have you
Did you
seen
see that
that?
video?
It went viral like today.
No.
Yeah. So there's a viral video out there of a guy that got like charged for like assault and battery, and he got charged, and the judge said he was guilty. So the guy immediately just fucking lunges for the female judge,
Jumps
clears over the whole thing,
Tackles
her and everything, and Nick Finlay recreated it.
That's
like,
fucking
immediately.
hilarious.
So,
I love that.
Other things I wanted to point out. The Black Bolt Combat Club is on the downswing because apparently Marina Shafir is unofficially in the Black Bolt Combat Club now. She'll be wrestling on behalf of them the coming months with New Japan and whatnot. So
I think they would have put her with Britt into the Devil's Crew.
yeah, so don't really care for Marina. So Black Bolt Combat Club, I don't know what you're doing, but I don't like that.
I like he looks at me.
I don't like it.
I have a question.
Sure.
Maybe we're backtracking where we were, but did we ever sum up the predictions for World's End?
We did not yet.
No.
We did not.
I'll sum them up real quick after.
Okay.
Yeah.
After
Just
GCK.
curious.
And my last bullet point is today it came out on Natalia's Instagram videos of Ricky Starks training with Angelo Dawkins, and also Bishop Khan from the Mogul Embassy training with BFAB in the same place with Jade and Natty and all them in the dungeon. So I found it very interesting, and that those people are training with those people. Now listen, this is gonna sound pretty like maybe old-fashioned and crabby of me. Like, it's not a new concept that like people train and spar with each other and whatnot, but like I just feel like that's a huge
Stick to your kind.
No, well, to an extent, yes. No, to an extent, yes, because I think my brain goes to a legal standpoint of like, okay, like I get their
Legal
wrestling.
stick to
Like
their
if someone
kind.
gets hurt.
Yeah, but like if they're sparring and
sure.
someone gets hurt, now that talent is out of action. Like, who's to say? Again, this is all tinfoil
You didn't
hat.
do it on purpose.
Yeah, I'm thinking like these angles. Like, this is stuff you really can't do. It's like, okay, what if like Dawkins tweaks Starks? Now Starks is hurt.
Mm-hmm.
He just lost his tag team champions, Tony, to a WWE wrestler. It's I just again, I know it's not brand new. It's probably not always posted, and they're always wrestling with each other like that. But I don't know. I
No,
saw that.
I
It kind of made
completely
me
agree.
feel like maybe don't do this.
That'd be a good storyline for like a forbidden door between eight.
It would be. It would be. I'd be down for that. But yeah, I just had to share that. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
What about the breaking news today from Papa H? They're doing the thing with TNA that everyone expected. Nope. Psych out. Money in the Bank's in Toronto.
Oh. Yeah, so I heard about the Money in the Bank in Toronto thing and the TNA thing.
All week they were speculating that the big news Thursday was going to be that they were doing something with TNA.
So funny.
False.
Yeah, I still don't. I don't know.
False.
I don't buy that.
All right, just to go over the weekend. With some changes last second, Juice changed his world title prediction to Samoa Joe. He also changed his Miro versus Andrade. Oh, sorry. No, Matt changed his prediction to Samoa Joe. You changed to Miro, was what I was supposed to say you changed to. I apologize. So with all that, 7-5, myself and Matt. Juice gains one at 8-4. So overall, we're at myself with 71 and 22, Juice with 66 and 27, and Matt with 49 and 44. Matt has been on a recent streak where over 500 2 weeks in a row.
Let's go.
Or 2 events in a row.
Let's go.
I should have had Kill Switch.
My man.
That was great that Kill Switch and Trent were our first original picks. And then we got sucked into the WWE returns, which was just by one mention. He didn't really do much.
I wasn't trying to do anything. I was trying to win.
All right. So now
That's it. I'm done.
time for our blind rankings. For those of you that are new, we tried this a few weeks ago without Matt. We didn't have the pictures on TikTok and stuff. We couldn't figure it out because we're old. Well, I'm old. So we finally figured it out. We did a pre-recording where I pre-recorded it so we could have it. My list will be going
Who's
through.
up there?
And then Juice and Matt will be doing their lists.
Time traveler.
Is it Rey Mysterio?
No.
Doing their list live.
Oh, he's gone.
All right. That's me right there.
Now he's
That's
there.
me.
Oh.
All right.
I
So,
see.
producer, if you could press play, and let's see how we can start off. We're going to ask you to pause at some points.
Or maybe
Direct.
rewind.
There
Okay.
you
All
are.
right, let's see.
All right, here we go. We're going to try this for the first time. Hope it works for everyone at home.
Should I keep my eyes open?
How many shirts do you wear today?
I was originally going to wear that one, and I remembered I bought this one.
All right.
Same hat. See?
All right, sharpshooters, welcome to our first real blind rank where we have the pictures up. The first real guy we have is Seth frickin' Rollins, our current world heavyweight
All
champion.
time?
Where are
All
you
time.
guys ranking
Pause
him?
that. Pause
Oh,
it.
no. Well, shouldn't we see his ranking first?
Oh, if you want to, yeah.
Yeah, let's see where you put him first.
Sorry.
Time
Fair,
traveler.
fair.
Past Danny.
I'm about to rank him right now.
Oh, okay. Now
Pause
Listen,
it.
listen.
Oh! Alright, so we got Seth 3, okay. You know, I was kind of thinking 2 or 3 myself. I'm gonna go with 3 for me as well.
3 for Juice as well. All
Yeah.
right. Yes, this is, for those of you at home, all-time WWE
Actually, you know what?
superstars.
Put him at 4. Move him down one. Move him down one.
Okay.
I'm gonna go 6.
6.
I want to leave a little more room up top, just in
Alright.
case. Yeah, I like
Here we
Seth.
go. Next
like-
one.
Alright, let's see where...
I'll go too high. Oh, and then next
Should
we
get
have
pause
your
there.
tribal chief. Where do you guys want to rank the head of the table?
Oh, you can pause it there.
Go 5.
5. Above Seth Rollins.
Yeah, because his character doesn't annoy me.
Put him at 7.
Ooh.
Put him at
Yeah,
7.
yeah.
All right.
He doesn't
What
believe.
did I
he
put
doesn't.
him at?
He doesn't acknowledge.
Producer?
I don't acknowledge.
What?
Hit
You
play.
press play?
I used to acknowledge.
Sorry, just
Now I'm just numb.
And here comes my rank.
I think I put him 5.
This is
All right.
all time.
Let's see what we got.
I have to keep this
Kofi.
in mind.
Okay.
Kofi Kingston, New Day. Where are we ranking?
Pause.
I can't
Probably
keep
the
looking at
most-
yours, though. I need to look at
You can look at yours.
Yeah.
Right there. And Matt, you're in the middle.
Kofi.
Looks like they're looking at mine.
I'll put Kofi at 5 on mine.
Ooh.
I'll go 7.
I feel like I gave Kofi not as much as respect as you guys did. If you could press play.
Accomplished member of the New Day. Unfortunately, not on this list.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Next up, we
Papa
have the
H.
CEO of the
H.
game, Triple
You can press
H.
pause there.
Where do you got?
10.
10. The disrespect.
What up, Kev?
That's
Sorry.
disrespectful.
Get him out of here.
What up, Keverlast?
10.
Early start.
I put him at 11 if I could.
I'm gonna
That's
put him
rude.
at 3.
3. Who commented before Keverlast? Was that also
It was
Keverlast?
Keverlast saying.
Shit, you guys started earlier than 8. Yeah, we started at 7.
We did start a little early today.
It's all good.
All right.
You can go back and watch it on our Twitch on demand, also our YouTube channels. Link down below.
You can press play.
You guys want to rank the CEO
I gave
of the
him the
company?
respect
Is he still the CEO?
he deserves.
I think so.
Put him above 3.
No, I
CEO.
believe I put him above
I'm gonna
Roman.
rank him right around.
Oh,
Six.
no, I put him below Roman.
Next up.
10.
Juicebox's
Still got it.
favorite.
Practice run, I got it. This run, I got it. Juicebox's favorite wrestler, probably of all
you talking
time,
to
and the
yourself?
current
Yeah,
U.S.
I am.
champion.
What the fuck
Where
is
do you
this?
guys want to rank
Pause,
Logan
please.
Paul?
Pause.
Okay.
I put him 8.
10 for me.
10 for you.
9.
You gotta put him 9.
9 by default. Would
Fucking-
you have him above Triple H or? Just curious. I know you
Like,
can't,
actually, obviously, I would have put him above
I mean,
Kofi.
this is just my personal preference.
Yeah.
I'd
but
probably
on this list. If
on
you
this list, yeah, I'd probably flip him.
Okay.
I'd
Anyway.
flip him.
I would put him above Kofi. I mean, I would put Kofi above him, but I didn't know who 10 was, and I didn't want to put him 10 and then someone even worse than that be above both
It's
of them.
impossible. Though.
So,
Alright.
that's why I put him higher.
Unless
Please,
Shaman,
please,
unless
please.
Shaman shows up.
Press
God.
play. You didn't miss much. Not having to hear Dane's voice is a big win for you. You
Oh,
were the
and then we have
Undertaker.
the Dead Man.
I'm gonna go.
Where are you ranking
I'm going 2.
the Dead Man on?
I
the
kind of
top
want to
10
go
of all
1, but I'm
time?
gonna go 2, just in case someone else pops up.
Pause.
Pause.
And that was my exact feeling also. When I put 2, I was like, God, I don't know if I should put him higher
Oh my god.
or not.
2 and 3.
Yeah, 1, 2, and 3.
Put him 3. Put him 3.
Wow. You think
Wow.
there's gonna be 2 better names?
I'm banking. I'm banking.
All right, press play.
Rey Mysterio.
Next name.
We all know who I'm hoping to get for number 1.
Jeff
So,
Hardy, the
Hardy.
charismatic
This is
enigma.
interesting.
You keep interrupting
Where do you
yourself.
guys rank Jeff Hardy? Because depending on where we rank him, we have a few high spots.
He's just
left
saying the
and we
same
might
thing.
have the most left.
You should just
So where do you guys rank
you should just not
Jeff
speak
Hardy?
You're
on
right.
future ones.
Pause.
Workshop. I'm just
Pause.
I don't know who's gonna still be there.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. What's your Jeff Hardy?
My Jeff Hardy is 9.
9. All right.
Whatever my lowest is.
8.
8. Put him at 8. What do I got left?
All right.
I got 1, 2, and 6.
1, 2, and 6.
All right,
And
nice.
Gunther is up.
All right.
Put him at 7.
You have 8, you mean?
Whatever that blank is.
Put Walter at 2. Please write in Walter out of respect. All caps. Thank you. Watching you.
I don't feel comfortable. You could put. You could press play.
All caps, please. Respect.
Ooh,
Who above the Undertaker?
Gunther,
I put him at 4.
longest reigning
I have
Intercontinental
1 and
champion.
6 left.
You
I have no
you were
problem
down to
putting
1
him
and
in a
10.
I was
certain
down to 1
spot,
and
but
10.
this is going to be
So I
hit
was
or miss for the next
terrified.
2, and
What am I
I'm
at, 1 and 4?
terrified.
Yeah.
Pause.
Perfect. Perfect.
I was very happy
Still
with that.
very
pick.
scary,
Pause.
though, because that only leaves...
Guess he's 4 for me.
Oh, boy.
Awful.
So where'd you put him, Danny?
I put him 10, obviously.
10. We'll put him at 6. And I guess me, Danny, and Matt are all getting number 1. for
Oh
this.
my God.
We all left this next name for number 1.
And this is so exciting
Booyaka!
because I
booyaka.
specifically told someone to come on the chat tonight. Please press play.
Booyaka.
I can't even
The top
talk right
spot,
now.
I should have put the Undertaker number 1.
The second
We'll find
storyline
out.
in this
We'll find
besides
out.
Rey
We'll find out
Mysterio
right
is
now.
is
Who's
when I
number
got
1?
screwed
Oh, no.
Sheamus.
Number one.
Sheamus across
Oh
the board.
no,
is
Sheehan.
the number one ranked.
Sheehan, I think this is a must-watch
blind
episode for you. I
rank.
hope you're tuning in. The number one wrestler, Sheamus. This is terrible.
Juice box
All right,
jumped out.
sharpshooters,
Pause
welcome
it,
to
pause it,
our
producer.
first real blind rank. Where
God. I specifically texted Figment tonight. And I was like, "You need to watch the show tonight, and you can't tell them I told you to come on because they'll know why. So you just need to get on the show tonight."
Oh, I really wanted it to be Ray. All right. You know
So,
what? Number one podcast, Sheamus.
ladies and gentlemen, those are our blind rankings. I have Sheamus, Undertaker, Seth Rollins, Gunther, Roman Reigns, Triple H, Jeff Hardy, Logan Paul, Kofi Kingston, Baron Corbin. Matt has Sheamus number one, The Undertaker, Triple H, Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin's number 4.
I got stuck with it.
Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Kofi Kingston, Gunther, Jeff Hardy, and Logan Paul.
I like that list.
And Juicebox, Sheamus number 1. Walter number 2, The Undertaker, Seth Rollins, Kofi Kingston, Baron Corbin, Roman Reigns, Jeff Hardy, Logan Paul, Triple H. I feel like besides Sheamus, yours is you like yours the best.
Yeah, no, I would say honestly, if I could get Sheamus and if I can get Sheamus down to like 5 and bump everyone up, I like my list. I have no regrets.
The only other regret besides Sheamus is Kofi being below Logan Paul. I feel like I would just flip those two.
Yeah, no, I'm happy with my list, honestly.
I love my list.
That's so great though. So yeah, I'm so glad you guys also fell for the same fate that I fell for. What did this fool say in the chat, producer?
He said, "This is the greatest."
This is the greatest.
This is
Fate had reached out.
Oh my god.
Fate has reached out her glorious
on the
hand.
heels of this fantastic, across the board, unanimous number 1,
Stop lying.
producer, what's our say something nice for today?
I swear to God, if it's Sheamus.
If it's Sheamus, I swear to God, I don't know. If it is Sheamus, I'm gonna lose my freaking mind.
I'm gonna pop a blood
I'm
vessel.
gonna lose my goddamn mind if it's Sheamus.
That is a...
Wrong thing.
Wrong button.
We're trying here. We're trying our best, everybody.
Ay, Dios mío.
I can't believe you all got him too. That's great.
My original
That's great.
gut was to just put Undertaker 1.
Once I didn't, like the second
I was
time
like, what if
too.
Stone Cold pops up?
You know
And
that-
doesn't really matter.
You know that video? You know that video of like, oh, and now he knows he fucked up? Like, that's how I felt.
Okay, hold on. Before we get into this, I just want to point out one more thing. That list is whack. Because, you're telling me, the greatest of all time or every wrestler of all time is on that list?
No, every wrestler.
Every wrestler.
Because that was not obscure. There was not one obscure name that popped up. I don't know. I was waiting for, a Pete Gas.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, that's fair.
That was all pretty heavy hitters.
That's fair.
I'm calling out the list, not you.
No, I
obviously.
know.
Unless you
I didn't
made
make it.
then I'm calling you
I
out.
didn't make it.
All right, moving on.
I didn't make it.
Gene Snitsky.
Gene
Gene Snitsky.
Snitsky.
All right, well, this is easier for me.
This is a pretty good one.
To say something nice about him is it wasn't his fault. He didn't do anything.
I was gonna say I loved that storyline.
Listen, he's a dog shit wrestler and talker, but him punting the baby
Yes.
that one night, go. Greatest of all time segment. No notes. That's my say something nice when he punted the baby.
I usually don't. I have to agree.
I don't think he knows who Gene Snitsky is.
I've never seen him, so
Do you-
that'll be my say something nice. I've never experienced him.
Wow.
Is that nice?
I
No?
guess. Depending. It's nice for you.
You've lived a life worth
Yeah, that's nice for
living.
you. Just so you know, Gene Snitsky
He didn't play the.
was involved in a storyline where Lita and Kane were having a baby.
Okay.
He caused a miscarriage on
He
Lita.
caused a miscarriage on Lita, and the whole storyline was that it wasn't his fault. And then one segment he brought out a fake baby to antagonize them and to tell them oh, this is your baby, and then punted the baby into the crowd.
It was good times. These were the good years. These were the.
And everyone was like, what the fuck?
It wasn't my fault. Gene
Oh,
Snitsky,
man.
friend of the show. We'll have him on one day.
All right. Between Sheamus and Gene Snitsky, I think it's time for a small break. We'll be right back with our main event, which is the crossover grid. So please stay tuned for one last segment.
See you real soon.
That was so fun.
I really thought we were getting Rey Mysterio.
I was hoping Ray. In my practice
Just
one,
to see John with Rey Mysterio one. That's all there is.
in my practice one, I got Ray,
Probably would've been the
and
same
like
reaction.
if it wasn't that I was just so thrown off with some of the names and I wasn't keeping track of time, I might have kept it because I was like, oh, Ray, where else is he gonna go except for the number one podcast I put him at number one,
Actually, now, right?
and he was pretty early on too, so like I didn't know who else I was gonna get after that.
I probably would have been louder. I'd have been like, wow! This was more, I mean, Sheamus was more like a quiet walk away.
God, that was so funny. I'm watching you guys do the list. I'm like, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. And then when I saw you had like 1 and 4, I was like, maybe he's not gonna do it. I don't know what he's gonna put number 1.
But yeah,
Well, it was lucky Baron Corbin was before.
Yeah, the 1 and 10, I was petrified. I was like, I hope I get someone shitty right now. I don't want to put Sean at 10.
so yeah, for the future, I would just not even talk.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how much I'd be talking.
Yeah, at the time it was you
In here, yeah.
interrupting.
Let's do it. Let's do it,
And we're back for yes. Sorry, I'm confused. For the main event, we're doing our crossover grid. For those of you that have never seen this game before, wait, hold on. Congrats, Figment. This win today will replace the hurt you feel when the Bills miss the playoff.
Fins up.
Got him. Anyway, so
Fins, not guns. Dolphins.
2 words.
Dolphins with guns. New logo. All right.
interesting. So our next and final segment tonight is crossover grid. Producer, you can pull that up whenever you'd like. Our crossover grid, for those of you who've never seen before, is pretty much just a 9x9 grid, or sorry, 3x3 grid. 9x9 would have been crazy. 3x3 grid, where we just try to match up and figure out what wrestler hits both scenarios, and we try to find the rarest wrestler because that gets you the most amount of points. So, for example, if you see the grid right now, ECW champion and hardcore champion, you're trying to find a wrestler that was both of them.
Isn't this the same one we did last time? It looks exactly the same.
Can you go to grid history really quick?
I'm just saying. I'm sorry.
No, it's cool.
It looks very familiar.
Oh yeah, go to the top and just click 30. Just see what happens.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah,
just-
Yeah.
I say
cool.
we definitely did that.
Yeah.
last
No,
time.
for sure.
Yeah, we have
Yeah, that's cool.
remind me to do that.
No problem. You might want to get rid of that ad too. No problem.
Apologies,
No free
everyone.
ads.
No free ads here.
Get out of here, always strayer.
All right, so we have to find someone who matches both scenarios. But of course, for example, WrestleMania 17 and Beater lost to Vince McMahon. Stone Cold Steve Austin is a very obvious choice, so he's probably be a very popular pick. We want someone who'd be less popular of a pick. The more rare pick, the higher points we get. So that's what we are hoping for today. Let's see who that reaches. I think it's gonna
We're getting the
reach
keyboard.
Matt's.
Oh boy.
All right. So which box do we want to go to first, gentlemen? So we got WrestleMania 17. We got WCW
Intercontinental
champion.
champion that not beat. I was gonna say
That
lost.
beat
I was gonna
Brock
say
Lesnar.
lost to Brock Lesnar. Never mind.
No, I like that. That beat Brock Lesnar. Okay, Cody Rhodes beat Brock Lesnar, right?
Yeah.
So that's one. What other IC champion beat Brock Lesnar?
Did The Rock ever beat Brock Lesnar? I feel like he lost to Brock Lesnar.
And never had a rematch, right? That was their one and done.
You're probably better with Cody. You're probably better off with Cody than Brock anyway.
RVD never beat him. I'm trying to think of who beat Brock Lesnar. There's not a lot of people.
The Miz?
Roman Reigns. He was IC champ.
Was he an IC champ? I don't think he
Wasn't he?
I think he was US. I don't think he was.
Oh
IC.
shit, you're right. Just US.
Dean Ambrose?
I don't think he beat him.
I don't think he beat him. I was thinking the same thing. I don't think he beat him though.
Jericho?
So I'm trying to think of like if there's ever like a crazy obscure
Right? Just like a random like
R-Truth or some shit. I know he didn't.
The Miz.
Also, early on he was undefeated. Like I was trying to think of like Hardys and shit, like Jeff, but like Brock beat everybody early.
I think Cody's the best.
Did Cena win the Intercontinental title?
Actually, no.
Or Orton? Did Orton ever beat Lesnar?
I don't think Orton beat Lesnar.
Seth did.
Did CM Punk win the IC belt? Alright.
No.
So Seth
I don't think
or
he did.
Cody? What do you think would be less?
I would think Cody.
I would think Cody too. Let's go with Cody. If you could click on the box, upper right hand.
You're on it.
There you go.
You have to click on it?
Yeah, you gotta
You
click
have
on
to
the
click on the
side.
name.
Cody
Okay.
Rhodes,
13%.
13%.
Not
Alright.
even a picture? Dang.
Yeah, that's disrespectful. WrestleMania 17 and beat Brock Lesnar. Oh, jeez. Let's just get these Brock Lesnar ones out of it. Just gonna be annoying thing people will beat Brock Lesnar.
Triple H beat him.
Yeah, you click on that. Undertaker.
Taker beat him. Hurt.
Bradshaw?
Did Kurt beat him?
No.
Bradshaw. I don't think Bradshaw beat him.
No.
Maybe.
Big Show? Big Show might be a good one. Was Big Show on WrestleMania 17?
Yeah, he was in the Triple Threat Hardcore.
And he's definitely beaten Brock Lesnar before.
Do it. I don't know for sure if he beat him. Just like we've said, feels like Brock.
No,
never
because remember
loses.
they when he was with Heyman and stuff, the belt.
Oh
like,
yeah,
that was a
it's
big feud.
Survivor Series.
Yeah.
All right, let's try Big Show.
Can you click Big Show, producer? Producer, can you click Big Show? Yeah.
Oh,
6.8.
Hey, 6.8. That's a good one.
WCW.
Yeah, click on that one, please. WCW and beat Brock. Oh, Big Show was wasted. Goldberg, obviously.
I think
That's an easy
everyone's
one.
gonna pick Goldberg. I feel like.
Booker T.
I don't think Booker's ever beat Brock.
Does Kurt Angle count as a WCW champion?
He won both, right?
Right?
He won both.
Yeah, he won it during the Alliance feud.
Yeah.
The Rock didn't beat him though. Flair never beat him, right?
No.
Never beat Brock.
I don't know as many WCW champions, so I can't go deep.
I'm trying to go through the list in my head.
Triple H.
Diamond Dallas Page, Triple H never won it. That was the
Surprise.
world heavyweight champion at that point. I think
Finds a way.
Goldberg's just gonna be such a high one.
If anybody watching at home sees these and has any ideas,
Fuck
throw
it, right?
a
Go
name in
Kurt
the
Angle.
chat. Help us out.
Or do you just want Goldberg to get the money in the bank?
Nah, let's go
Just
Kurt
do it.
Angle.
Just
I'd
do it.
rather not put Goldberg anywhere near my list. Producer, if you could go Kurt Angle. Thank you. There we go.
Okay.
9.4, not bad.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Now, all Vince McMahon stuff. So this is going to be interesting. Beat and lost to Vince. So WCW champion's easy. That's Ric Flair.
I would think. Oh no, Shane in the middle is way too easy. Fought at that Mania.
I was going to say Shane.
I was like, oh Shane, but nope.
I bet Shane's not on there that much.
No, he's the first person people will think of at Mania because that's the same Mania they fought at.
Okay.
That's the top one people are going to do.
Did Shane ever win the Intercontinental? Because you could use him there.
Nah, he won European.
European.
This is a hard one.
Hogan ever IC champ?
No. But he was WCW champ.
You can put Hogan.
Which one? Bottom middle?
He's lost to McMahon.
Yeah.
Didn't Vince beat him with like the pipe and the shit?
Yeah.
Also, you can do Piper for IC champion, right? Was he IC? Yeah, right. I know he was never
For
world champ.
Vince? Oh, that's right.
I'm thinking of that.
Yeah,
era, when,
you're
like,
right.
Vince was going nuts and shit.
Producer, can you click top middle? Get close. There we go.
Right? Because he did win the IC, right? I know he never
he's
won the
IC
world.
yeah. Oh, but he didn't lose to Vince.
I thought he lost to Vince.
Interesting. Can you go down middle? Bottom middle.
Down,
Nope,
down
that's
one more.
middle. Bottom middle. Hulk Hogan.
I think we should, right?
Now he's going to be 0 for 2. 0 for 2? He didn't lose to Vince either. What's happening?
I said I feel like we shouldn't write it.
Nah, we had to. I didn't know who else it would be. Interesting. All right, do me a favor, go bottom middle again. Let's just put in Ric Flair to get a definite win, definite point.
62%.
Oof.
I'd rather get it wrong.
Did get it wrong. So now we only have, I think, like 3 guesses, or we got 2 wrong, so we only have 3 guesses left.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I can't say anything. I feel like I put myself
Bret Hart.
in timeout.
Bret Hart beat Vince McMahon.
I'm not confirming or denying that.
Did he not?
You can speak with
Wait,
him.
did he not? Now I don't know. Now you got me all confused.
You're thinking of Mania 19?
No, not 19.
Not 19, 26
something?
or 7.
Shawn Michaels is the Intercontinental champion. He beat Vince McMahon. Put him on there. Top left.
Sorry, everybody. I torpedoed this whole thing.
I love it, though. I love that we're not always going to get a perfect thing. Yep. Shawn Michaels. The greatest wrestler ever. Click it. Click it.
Click it or ticket.
Right.
26. Then let's put Shane in.
This is gross.
Right. At this point, let's just get.
Did he beat him or lost him?
He beat him.
Middle left.
Middle left. Yeah. Well, technically, he could work in either one because I'm pretty sure he's lost him before. Look at 20. Really? Only 29? I figured that'd be like 75%.
So we have one more to go.
We have one more. So, what do we feel the best about? Don't look at me, man. He looked at me.
Top middle. Did Stone Cold ever lose to him? I feel like he had
To Vince, for sure. Do you want to go top middle or bottom?
Top middle. Top middle.
Top middle. Did he not?
I'm not saying anything. I tapped out. I got 2 wrong back to
Just
back.
Steve Austin, I guess.
I'm never going to financially recover from that.
Hey.
What was it, 23%?
Yeah.
Oof. Rough one. Thanks, Juice.
369
That's
points.
terrible.
Austin was the popular answer, and
For a lot of
many
them.
as well.
Seth Rollins for
so
Seth
Hogan.
Rollins.
So Hogan beat Vince, didn't lose.
Cody was better than Seth, though.
Wait, why didn't we put Flair in for losing to Vince then?
After Hogan was wrong, we put Flair in.
Yeah, but Flair we put in the bottom, didn't we?
Yeah, Flair we got right.
Oh
We did
yeah.
Hogan first. Mr. Producer.
Yes. All right.
Well,
With that, I hope you guys had fun. More fun than Juice, apparently. Now Juice is very sad.
I didn't have a good time.
Juice, why don't you tell them what's coming up, though? That might make you feel better.
Sure. So, this is a little preview for the next few weeks to come. Next week, we will be doing our award show. It'll be the Shooties, where we nominate and vote amongst ourselves who we think are the best and the worst of 2023. So, definitely be sure to tune in and bring your, come dressed in your best, dressed to impress. Because maybe there'll be a red carpet. Who knows?
Maybe.
Yeah. And after the Shooties, the week after, we will be doing the Crystal Ball, where we look into 2024 in the future and we predict what we think will happen, who will end the year as champions, and also where people may end up with their contracts, leaving or staying with other companies. We also have our next All Elite Crate box unboxing coming up. Those will be in the mail shortly. We'll be opening those here on the stream again. And also, by that point, it'll be the end of the month, and it'll be Royal Rumble season. And we haven't decided yet what we'll do, but we'll definitely be doing some Royal Rumble themed activities to discuss.
Oh, it's a packed January, ladies and
Fun
gentlemen.
times.
Starting 2024 off hot. Please keep coming back. Next week, we are going to continue with Thursday. After that, we'll go back to our Monday schedule, hopefully. But for now, next week, join us Thursday, 7 o'clock again. Don't be late. Don't forget to subscribe. Join our links at the bottom. Subscribe for free. Have a great week.
Go blue.
Yes, gonna see you guys next week. Maybe I get to do the intro next time. Bye.